Alright, today we're going to do an overview of Kajabi. So hang on in. If you're on replay, scroll through the countdown unless you love the music. And hang on in as I walk you through click by click inside Kajabi.
I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. 'Cause I'm the winner, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yes, I'm the winner, yeah.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long, want you.
Watch all night, 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 watch all night.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long.
all night long. Want you all night long. Give me all your love, baby, give me all your love.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. I'm not gonna wake up. I've been holding on, I wouldn't let you go. Cause every time I try, you find a loophole. I've been slamming the door and just leave you cold. When I come back, you've heated up the South Pole. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road in an endless lane, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang, just like a boomerang, just like a boomerang. I keep on spinning like a boomerang. Know exactly where to push or pull, and I am going mad just like you knew I would. You're reading me like an open book. You know me better than I ever thought you could. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road in an endless lane, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
All right, guys, I cannot find the the scene window. Hi, it's Sally here. It is our weekly live with strategy with Sally. We had a replay on last week because it was a public holiday here in G-Town for Melbourne Cup. So I don't know if anyone followed the horses, but that was what was going on. Now, for some reason, I cannot find my window in Ecamm for my music, and I've been looking for it and it's hiding behind something. Yep, can't see it. Hang on, let's see. Nah, not showing me anywhere. These are the joys of live. I also want to see the chat to see what's going on out there, but that's also hidden behind a screen somewhere as well. It's been a bit of a start to this morning. Hi. No matter where you are out there in the world, please let me know that you're checking this out. Drop your name. Let me know where you are. Oh, there's my chat window. Found it. And VIPs, feel free to come on into the Zoom room as well. We'll do Q&A at the end as always. Hey everyone, we're going to be talking about Kajabi today, and I wanted to do a Kajabi dashboard walkthrough to be able to give you a little bit of an overview of how to navigate Kajabi and what the actual dashboard looks like. So if you're a beginner course creator and you're trying to choose which platform you want to use to actually host your course in, well, in my personal opinion, I've been using Kajabi since around about 2015 or 16. I can't remember exactly what date it was, but we've grown a 7-figure business using Kajabi as the platform to host our courses. I did try lots of other platforms. I'm a bit of a tech junkie, so I did go around and try lots of other platforms, but I landed back at Kajabi because honestly, it's the most user-friendly and so simple to use. I've even taught an 80-year-old how to use Kajabi to build an online course. So that is how easy it is for somebody who's not very tech savvy. It's very, very user friendly, and it has a lot of other benefits other than just creating courses, and I'll go through that with you as we do a dashboard walkthrough. Now, if you want to give Kajabi a trial as well, as a partner with Kajabi, I do have a 30-day trial instead of the standard 14-day trial that you get, and you just need to go to sparkleclassacademy.com/Kajabi. Whoa, hang on. There we go. We don't want those sounds. sparkleclassacademy.com/Kajabi. It's going to do all these crazy things now, I think, on my scenes because I cannot find my sound. I don't know. There, see, look, there. Every single time I go to a sound, I've got to find this window. Hang on a second, guys. I've got to move stuff around because this is going to be really annoying, which means I'll probably have to reset my scenes, but I cannot see my sound panel. Where is it hiding? Seriously. I don't have that many things open. Well, for me, I've got a lot of things open on my screen, but why? Hey, everyone's starting to jump on in. Where is it hiding? Seriously, this is crazy. What if it's under there? Let's move this. Nope, it's not under there. It's definitely not over there. Let's go. Nope. I want to move all controls to front. Can I do that? I've never tried that before. That would make things easier. I don't know. All right, you know what? We're going to roll with it because I don't need you guys sitting there for ages, me trying to figure out where the sound button is. It just means as I change scenes, I'm going to have to mute the sound. Oh, God. The joys of live. Okay. So yes, if you want to try a 30-day free trial, there'll be a link under this video or above or around this video, or just head to sparkleclassacademy.com/Kajabi. On top of the 30-day free trial, you just send me an email at hello@teamsparkle.com.au, and I will also give you a personalized Kajabi dashboard walkthrough and show you, based on your particular business model or what you're looking to use Kajabi for, I will actually do a dashboard walkthrough with you and show you the best place based on your own individual circumstances where you should start, because there's lots of things you can do inside Kajabi as well. All right, so let's head on over and look at Kajabi. See, here we go. It's that music again. All right, so you can go over and this is just Kajabi's home screen, but of course if you go to sparkleclassacademy.com/Kajabi, you'll get a different one. The other thing I also want to show before I actually jump into Kajabi is that Kajabi also has a university. Now, I'm not going to be able to cover all the ins and outs with you today. I don't want to keep this going for 5 or 6 hours, but Kajabi also has their own university. And I'll just scroll through here. If we go up and look at course library at the top here, it'll give you a full outline of all the different types of courses. They're segmented into beginner, and then they've also go into intermediate as well. There we go. And also some fundamentals around marketing, and then also some other ones down here. So as you can see, there's some pretty great trainers inside of there. And the Kajabi University is a plethora of online courses. Funny that they're built inside Kajabi, but a plethora of online courses. So depending on what it is, whether you're a beginner, you're intermediate or advanced, there will be a course inside of Kajabi University for you. So let me take you over into the actual Kajabi dashboard. So this is a client account that we are just starting to build out at the moment. And you can see here that down this left-hand side over here is where you will navigate. And that isn't showing. Why? Ah, dear. All right, let's find out why that is not showing. See, it's one of those days, I swear to God, it's going to be. When I'm in this town. Let's go here. So, Joyce, this is going to be a shocking video to edit. Why? Now where's all my scenes? My overlays, my windows. You would think I've never used this stuff before. Oh, my goodness. What is it doing? I don't need it like that. Okay, so let's turn that on all scenes and let's see if that fixes the problem. Yes. Okay. You can see me drawing on the screen right now. Okay, cool. All right. So this is the dashboard that we're currently in. So this is the dashboard. And down here on the left-hand side, this area is your main navigation. But I want to walk you through and kind of think about the main navigation as a business model, okay? Because it is. And if we just zoom in over here on the left-hand side, I'm going to walk you through each of these different areas over here. So dashboard, of course, is going to take you exactly where you are now, which is on the dashboard. If you scroll down the bottom, you will also see that there is access down here to the Facebook group. So if you want to jump in and get help from the community, there is the Kajabi University that I told you about, and they also have a Kajabi expert. So if you're looking for people who you want to pay to help you with Kajabi, they've been vetted. It's still in beta, so there's not a huge amount of people in there yet, but I know over time it will be growing. So this is your dashboard, and then over here on the left-hand side, you're going to see different departments of your business. So if we start at the top here, this is your products department. So this is where you will build out your courses, your podcasts. You can see when I click on here, you can see inside of here, we have got your courses. So if you want to run a course, if you're running coaching, so that's more for if you're doing like one-on-one coaching for clients, then also you can build your own online community as well. It's a little bit like Circle or maybe a little bit like Discord. It doesn't have as many features as that. And also you can create your own podcast. So if you think about it from a business point of view, a product is the thing that you sell. Okay. Now, of course, you don't sell your podcast, but it is a product that you make. Okay. That is what I would call your products department, right? This area here is your products department where you create the thing that you sell. All right, the next area down here is the sales department. So inside the sales department is where you actually create your payments. Okay, so in here you will connect different types of payments to whether or not you want to, I'll start that again. The payment screen is where you can see all of your transactions. Now, this is just a new account that we've been building out for a client, but you'll be able to come in here and see an overview of all your sexy, sexy numbers. Then this one here, the offers, this is what we use to actually collect money. Okay, so when you create a product up here, you've then got to sell it, right? So you then create an offer and it links to the product. So when somebody creates makes a purchase, it automatically will grant whichever product is added to that. Now, also, you have the opportunity to create coupons. So coupons are great for, say, for example, you're creating a beta course and you want to give a discount off a program that you're selling for the first time. Or maybe you want to give a discount to the first 30 people that buy. Or maybe you want to give a discount for a certain amount of time. So the first 5 days that you open the cart. So a coupon is a really great way to incentivize people, especially if you're in startup phase, to make a purchase before you go full price. Now, another super powerful tool here in under sales is actually the affiliates area. And in the affiliates area, what you can actually do is you can create accounts with people who can go out there and promote your products for you. It's a great way if you are starting out and you don't have a lot of money to spend on marketing, then use your so everything in business, I always say, is a trade-off of time or money. So if you are bringing affiliates on, you've got to spend the time to go out there and find people to collaborate with, but then they will all have their own special affiliate link. So then when they send people to your products or to your opt-ins or your landing pages, they get a little cookie, and then you can set within a certain amount of time, if they make a purchase, then what percentage that your affiliate will get for going out there and sharing your products for you. So it's a great option for those who may not at the moment have a full budget for their marketing. So this is the sales department. This is where all the payments get processed through. As in any good business, they've always got a sales department. Now, I'm just going to skip over the website because we're just going to stick on the selling and the marketing area. So your marketing area, this is where we create assets that allow us to market our business. So assets such as email campaigns. So that's if you want to send out a single email or a series of emails. Then also we've got funnels. So if you want to build funnels, so a landing page to an opt-in page, to a thank you page, and then forward to, say, a checkout page and a cart. It's a great way to keep your funnels organized. I always think of funnels as like an organizational system of organizing all your offers and your landing pages. Also, Kajabi has a few great automations that you can do for your business so that it simplifies systems. So, for example, if somebody opts in, then grant them a product, or if somebody opts in, send them a series of emails, or inside a course, for example, if somebody completes a lesson, you could send them an email or a coupon code or something like that. Then we have events. Now, events is like little countdown timers. Okay, so what we use events for is generally a countdown timer on a landing page, so that after a certain amount of time, a landing page actually disappears. And inside events, you can also use them as reoccurring events as well. So, for example, we have an evergreen funnel running that runs the same training on the same day, same time every week. And in between that, it just has a waiting page. But then when the live training goes live, well, evergreen style live on repeat, then that video then is accessible for a limited amount of time. But the main thing we use events for is really for countdown timers on your landing page. And then forms. Forms is, as I said, it is what we use to collect data. So inside of forms, you can collect all sorts of data. I'll just put test up here. The main thing that you will collect is a name and an email. When you create a form, it always starts with that. But you can collect all sorts of information, so name, city, and then you can create your own custom field. So for example, we created a field here for this client that says, have you ever had coaching before? Because she wanted to know this. Or how did you hear about me? So you can create custom fields as well. All of this information that we collect in the marketing department, this is the stuff that we do to put our message out there and collect people's information. And then when they're happy, they'll move to the sales department and make a purchase, right? So that's the marketing area. And then you can go into the contacts area. Just bear with me. I'm just going to come back to me for a second. Because we're rebuilding inside of this site and cleaning it up. I just wanted to see whether or not, yeah, there's some personal information in there. I'm not going to share, but let me see if I can grab a test account and go into a test account. Okay, so I've just got some test accounts here inside. Let me come back to the screen. So here inside of contacts, when you click on the contact, you'll get an overview of what they have done. So when they joined, and then if you click on open full profile, it's like a basic version of a CRM. Okay, it's not the best. In my opinion, you should eventually, you can start with this as a CRM, but you will definitely outgrow it, and it won't give you the types of time-saving benefits that having a really good CRM will. But you can come in here and check their info, also what purchases they've made, what products they've been assigned, and you can even add notes to the customer's file, very basic notes that let you know how, like, if, this lady has a white dog, if you really want to know that, if you're a puppy trainer, for example. So this is the customers file. So this area here, this one here, it's all about customer success. This is where we can continue to look at what our customers are doing, as well as that, all insights across how many customers you have and how many subscribe, and some sexy numbers through here. Of course, this is a rebuild site, so the data's a little skew-if at the moment. And also we can get our contacts to we can create assessments for them. So these are like quizzes, or you may use them as a quiz, or I'm just going to show you a test. Let's set up a test one here. You can also grade them as well if you want to, so that they, say for example, they can't get past a certain area if they don't pass with, say, 80% as well. Assessments we find them really fun in our live challenges. We use an assessment for people to submit their homework, and then we grant little certificates along the way. But inside of the assessments, there's a variety of different questions. It's not like type form where there's lots and lots of things you can do, but you've got some basic things that you can do, like multiple choice. Then you could get them to write to you. So a paragraph means that they can write extended writing, okay? They can upload a file to you. You can do a multiple choice. And a section, that one just divides up the questionnaire, okay? So it's not huge, but there are 4 main options: multiple choice, actual text, which is the paragraph, upload a file, or multiple selections in there. So they're all the different types of questions that you can create in an assessment. And an assessment can be put in on a landing page. It can also be included inside of your online course. All right, now let's come back to the website area. So this is the front-facing area of your business. So the website is where people go to see what it is that you do, right? You know what a website is. But inside of the website area, these here are all landing pages, okay? This is how we navigate around inside of the website, and also inside of your funnels, you can create pages as well. So at the top, this one here is the actual website itself. So we can come down in here. There are many different templates that you can choose from, so that you've got a nice kind of graphically designed start. There's some basic ones down here that you can choose from as well. But the ones in Legacy are no longer supported by Kajabi. You can still use them, but these ones, they keep the code up to date for you at the top here. So these designs in here, these are for your website, okay? So the design for your actual website. If you want to look at the overarching design for your website, you can come into site details here, and this will allow you to update the main information about your site. And then also when you come into the store area, again, it's just going to navigate you to the templates. Okay, so there's, as like with any piece of software, there's usually multiple places you can get to the same place. All right, so there are places out there that also sell templates. So there's lots of people who design templates and sell them separately, and this is where you will upload them into there. So here, if we click on customize for your website, the website has, and any landing page, I always like to call it a click to edit feature. And your websites and your landing pages are all made up of 2 things: blocks and sections. So you can see down the side here, you've got your sections area. And if I click on a section, say for example, this hero here, you will see inside of the hero what we have is this here. Under here, under TT heading, which is actually hidden, so we can't see it on the landing page. Let's come down to one you can see. This one here, subheadings. So any of these things you want to edit, you can just click and it opens in an edit window down the left-hand side. Now, I have a lot of people that are like trying to edit in over here. No, this section over here, this is just showing you what it's going to look like. All of your edit functions happen down the left-hand side. So this is the website and it's made up of multiple things. So you can actually come up the top and it's not going to let me show you because of the type of share screen that we've got. But you'll see this word at the top here changes. So as people click around inside of your website, there are different layouts and views that they can see. You can see this is what the blog looks like and what a blog post looks like. So this is the main website, the forward-facing area. If people went looking for you, what they would find. All right. So if we come down now to the next section, which is pages. Pages here, this one is where you can actually get like a better overview of everything that is available to you. So along the top here, there are three main things. The first one here is website. And when you're on the website and this little line is underneath it, all of these pages that you see down here are all of the pages that are on the website. So they come with the basic standard pages like home, about us, library, login, store, and anything over here you can see the word systems. All of these are already pre-populated for you. You've just got to go in and edit them with your own sparkle. All right. So this is the website. And you can add other landing pages. As you can see, we've added an About Us because it's got that over there, Publish, which means we've added an extra page in on our website. Also, you can see here, this one, the testimonials is an additional page as well. And you just do that by clicking Add New Web Page, and you can name it. We'll just put test, and there'll be some examples of templates for you once you get through there. So that's one of the first three. The next one is your landing pages. So anything that's not on the main website that people navigate through, then you would create these inside of the landing page area. So this is where we build a lot of our opt-ins, okay? But generally what I try to do is after the opt-in pages are built, I then take them and put them into a funnel. So remember I said before, a funnel is like a filing system. So in the funnel, I will bring different pages together so that they're sorted. They'll disappear out of the landing page area and they will now live in the funnels area. So this client had a Magic Mindset Masterclass that was made up of 7 different pages. There was her opt-in landing page, her replay page, her sales page, an unsubscribe if people no longer wanted to receive information about this promotion, a link to her calendar, a thank you page, and a calendar squeeze page, which is something that we help our clients to stop leads falling through the cracks. Now you can see they're not in order, but they're filed away. Okay, so they're filed away in this section here. And then you start building them in here and then you put them into a funnel. Now, the next thing I want to show you down here is the navigation area. So, you know, on a website along the top, you have got like home, about us, and different things along the top of the main menu. You want them to display on all of your website pages. This is where you can create your main menus. You may also have a footer where you've got terms and conditions, a privacy policy. If you're in health and wellness, there might be, seek a doctor's advice one, or if you're in a B2B, there might be a one about income and guarantees of income or lack thereof because you've got to do the work. And you can create any types of menus. So you can see here with this client, we're starting to create a member directory for her, and we created a secondary navigation bar for a different landing page. So if you want to have the same links along the top or the bottom of your websites, and they can change depending on what you're building them for. Inside of our website, we've got probably about 5 different websites. So every website has a different navigation bar on the top or the bottom. So that's what this is for you to be able to set up those navigations. And then also part of your website could be a blog. So we actually have in our blog area lots and lots of different blogs, and we publish them before they're actually due to get released as well. So you can come in here and write your own blog. Okay, in here you can see this is where you will write your blog. The best, and it's just got all the standard things along here for like word editing, right, along there. And a lot of clients find it really hard to type in this little tiny area. I always want to say, don't forget this little guy here. See that one there? It's on all of the areas, like inside your website, your landing pages. That little symbol means make it bigger, right? It makes your design process so much more simple once you click on that little button. All right, and then we can go back to small. So it's got all the normal stuff like your source code. You can do all your formats, what type of formats, like headings, and then bolds and italics, paragraph styles and what alignment, and then, the normal things like bold, italic, then color of text. You can do lines, dot points. You can take this and push it across a little. And then hyperlinks, if you want to clear and turn that back, we're not going to click on that. And if you want to insert any images, you can also do that in there. So this is the website area. So I always like to think about this is your shop, right? It's your front of house. It's the thing that clients can go see, do, and click around in before they purchase. Okay, so your website, if I come down here, so if we think about your Kajabi site, right at the top here, you've got your website, okay, that is all the things that people see before they buy from you, okay? And also it could be things like out the front here, your landing pages, right? Remember those landing pages that say, come on in, and then here's the front door to your website, and to get in, they give you their email address, right? Then they can come around and start exploring inside your website as well. Now, when somebody purchases, they walk out and then they come into a product. So over here would be, say, your online course that you're selling. Okay, that is part of Kajabi. And to purchase that is your offers and your checkouts that you have. Now, once they've purchased, we also have the customer success area, right? So this is where all the contact stuff sits, so we can see how our contacts are performing. And so your website and your marketing really all live up here together because it's before the client buys, okay, inside of your website. So if we come back over here into Kajabi, down the side here, as I said, these are all of the different departments down the side. And then finally here, the sexy, sexy numbers. So in the analytics, you can get a lot of data, such as how much revenue you've made, how many people have subscribed, how many opt-ins you've had, how many people have actually clicked and viewed your page, how many people or where people are when they're going through your program, what percentage of people are actually making it to the end of your program, how many offers you've sold, and the things that you've got with your affiliates. All right, so that's really the accounting department, right? The admin in all the sexy, sexy numbers. All right, so now when you first have your website, I recommend that you start down here in settings. And in settings, you want to just click through each of these different areas here. So the site details, this is where you will set the website name, your currency, your logo. You can even put in all your colors here, put your information in here as well. So this is all to do with your site. Then, of course, you have to ensure that you set up this marketing area because due to spam laws, this needs to be done so that any emails that are sent all are branded and also are compliant with all of the different spam laws inside your emails. In your checkout settings as well, this is how we manage your checkout systems. Your blog settings, so we had a quick look at the blog, but honestly, these really just are when you have a blog, this stuff here will be SEO'd. It actually says it up here, SEO. So you make sure that when you're creating a blog that this has some keywords and images in here that may potentially help you with SEO, but SEO is a bit of a slow burn, in my personal opinion. Drip settings. So if you've got modules and courses that you want to slowly drip out, this is where you can manage your customers' payments, do refunds. Payment integrations. This is where you will connect. Now this one has Stripe connected, but you can also connect one other PayPal. We tend to just use Stripe. The fees are better and most people these days have a credit card. But if you're somebody who is maybe in a B2C business, then PayPal is a very trusted payment gateway that lots of people know. So you can certainly connect that in there. The other one here is if you've got an additional CRM so in here you can see there's a few CRMs that it automatically connects to. Any of your analytics and your data, like we have Facebook Pixels is something that we use. You can also integrate with ClickFunnels. But if you cannot integrate, if there is not an integration in here, then you can just use Zapier, which is down here to do so many things. All right, back to settings. Email templates. So there's a lot of different email templates that get set out. I don't actually change any of these, but for example, if somebody abandons cart or completes an assessment, another one is like when they have a double opt-in. If you're in one of the countries that need to have a double opt-in, offer granted. So that's when you give them a new product. There's an automatic email that goes out that says, hey, you've been granted a product. But you can certainly look at these, but I don't change them. I just stick with what they give us because sometimes you'll come in and you will create something new and maybe you've customized these generic templates for one thing in particular and you've forgotten that you've done it and it ends up having the wrong words going out. So I just like to kind of leave them alone inside of there. Now, form settings here. This is important to ensure like that you know what you've got available. So remember we were talking about when you create a form, you can collect name, email, phone number, but you can also create additional custom fields. So in here you might want to keep this cleaned up, but you can add lots of different things. And all of your custom fields, they allow you to do either a text, collect phone number, a text area, a checkbox, a select box, a radio button, or country. So any of those are things that you can create custom fields for as well. And then when a client fills them out, those custom fields will be displayed on the client's file. And then labs. So what labs is Kajabi does upgrades into different areas of their whole software. And in here, they're new features before they get released. So you may see and hear Kajabi advertise new features that are coming out. You can come into labs and flick them on. Now, I like to do this, especially if I know that the software is going to change and it's eventually going to no longer be available, the area of the software that I'm using. And I like to kind of start to get used to it. But if I get stuck and I can't find something, I can just come back in here and flick it off. But it's nice to kind of start to get used to the new platforms before they're actually rolled out, and and then you're stuck trying to figure it out when you can't flick back any longer. So it's a nice idea that if you keep an eye on the emails that come in from Kajabi, that you can come into this and like flick them on and off. And I haven't even tried this one here, enhanced receipts, yet. All right, back to settings. Oh, and a bit of coffee. All right, here is where you'll connect your domain. So if you've got your own domain, you just follow the steps, okay? It is a very simple follow the steps process. We've already connected a domain to this account. But when you come in here, literally just click the buttons and follow the settings. It will allow you to connect your own domain. So instead of at the top of the website, it says, your name. So say, for example, it could say sparkleclassacademy.kajabi.com. It will actually be sparkleclassacademy.com. So it just gets rid of that Kajabi thing in your domain. Now, all of these things down here under your account settings, these are things to do with your payments, your users. So for example, in here is just your general settings. In here is how do you sign in? Do you want to have multi-identification? So, a double opt-in when you sign in to make sure nobody else is using your account. You can assign other people to log in on their own account. So if they're doing certain things, you can see what they're doing. Your billing is what payment plan you're on with Kajabi. Your privacy settings are what control when your emails go out, for example. Your contact information, so they can contact you, Kajabi can contact you, any of your analytics and tracking, and any of your access. And you can, in here, this is actually in regards to any of the sessions that you may be doing, you can actually use, download and include Zoom inside of Kajabi. You can run a Zoom session and it saves inside of your Kajabi account. So I recommend that you definitely go through each of the settings and have a little read, change anything, but then try to stay away from some of the generic things that are already there, like your emails, so that you don't mess anything up when it comes to the generic emails that the system automatically will send out for you. But of course, Kajabi University is where I highly, highly recommend that everybody, once you have it, you go to. Inside of Kajabi University, there's a lot of things. I always say, just go straight up here to course library and begin with what you need. Okay, so if you already have a course on another program, how can you build that? Also, if you want to build a membership site, okay, or you want to understand funnels, these are really great. And this is Megan. Megan actually used to work for us inside the Sparkle world, but got better opportunities in Kajabi, and she was working for both of us, but now she's just in Kajabi now. But honestly, this is so great. When I first started, there was nothing like this inside Kajabi, and it also allows you to feel what a course is like because they're all built inside of Kajabi as well. All right, so that's an overview of Kajabi. But I want to show you a couple of great things that most of you are probably going to do when you purchase Kajabi, and that is to create your product. So I'm going to give you a look inside of a couple of our products, and you can see here we've just got a course that we did last month on how to create your signature method, right? Your offer. And in the back end here, when you click on it, you can actually see these pieces here are the modules, okay? The modules, and then under each of the modules are lessons. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to map out your lessons and your modules to begin with. Then you come over to customize. Once you've mapped out your lessons and modules, you customize what it looks like. So Kajabi comes with lots and lots of different templates that you can choose from. Where's the little button gone? Maybe they've got it under here. So there's lots of templates for your online products that you can choose from. Okay, but my go-to is Momentum. But I've been looking at these new ones that they've just brought in recently, and I'm really interested to see what this these two Gamify ones, where when people do certain things, they get you can see little badges here. But the reason why I love Momentum is that it has all of the modules and lessons down the left-hand side, so it's easy to navigate. And then this is what a course itself actually looks like. So once somebody comes in and they purchase the course, you can see down here, the left-hand side, those modules that were created in the back end, they open up and you can see all your lessons inside as well. All right, so now I've done another lesson on actually creating an online course. So you can certainly go and search for that. But this is really, I believe, what all of you who purchase Kajabi are wanting to do, right? Because that's what it's for, is to create a course. So create a course is the first thing that most people will use when they purchase Kajabi. And come up here, create yourself a course. I'm just going to call this test and then click continue. And all of the places in where you can put images inside Kajabi, it always lets you know the size. So you can go into Canva and create the correct size for all of your images, but we're just going to continue through there. You can choose a free product. So why would you use a free product? Well, a lot of people use them for lead magnets. So you might have one lesson or 3 mini lessons and you want to give it away in return for an email address. And the paid option, you are able to create a one-time pay, multi-pay, which means, 2, 3, 5, 6, or 12 payments, or a subscription, which is a repeating payment. You choose your price and then connect whichever payment gateways. This one only has Stripe connected at the moment. We haven't connected PayPal yet. Let's just skip for now. And it always starts by doing a really basic course, okay? Just so that you can get your eye on a module at the top here and some lessons and modules and lessons. So this is what I recommend that you do. You map out your modules and your lessons. You give them a name, and then when you click on these, you will add a thumbnail in. Start mapping those out first. Then teach the lessons live and add the videos in later. That's what I do. That's what we recommend our clients to do. Now, of course, it's your business. You can choose what you want to do. But the course option is really why everybody purchases Kajabi. So you build your course, and then you will, once you've built your product, you will come into the sales area, and now you will create an offer. And under the offer, we'll create a new offer. This is for the test offer. We find the product we want to give away, which was that test product, inside of our offer. We give it a price. So let's say it's $1,000. We say that we're going to use Stripe to connect and sell. Now, here we have that one test product, but some people will give away bonuses with their main offer, and you can add additional products in here. So for example, if I wanted to give away my live in 5 training, so live in 5 with confidence and purpose, I could connect that. So you could give away all your bonuses inside of your offer. You can then also, if you're doing a cohort, select what date they want to start. And also this is what we do, for example, if we're giving something away for free, we might give them access for 14 days only, and then it goes away, right? So that's what restrict access will allow you to do. Post-purchase, where do you want to send them? I always send them straight into the library so they can see the course straight away. I leave it on that default email. Like I said before, that one that you don't change, it just sends them out an email. Don't worry about automations if you're a beginner at this point in time. There's nothing that you need to worry about there. And then if we come down this side here, this is the link that you will share to get people to make payment. You can add a little thumbnail to your offer, which of course it tells you what size. And once you've set up just the pricing options, then you actually need to design what it looks like. So to do that, you need to check this one up here because it starts with a default. And the same as I was showing you inside the website, it's a click to edit. So we can click here to edit, and you can see that the edit panel popped up down the left-hand side. If I click here to edit, now you just watch. When I click to edit as well, you will see down here something will turn blue. Watch. Did you see how that turned blue just here? That shows you where you're about to edit. So if I click test, you can see it pulls it up to the top and it turns blue. So it always helps you click to edit whereabouts you want that. Now, this is a very boring checkout, right? So this is why you want to come in here and work through each of these sections. So the page content, and then click back. The design, so what color? So of course, we've got pink and purple. Click save to see the changes, and you'll see my button down here, change color. Instead of complete purchase, you could type I want in, for example. The banner defaults to this blue, but you can put in, and don't use an image up here. I recommend just a solid background if you're going to use the banner background, because you need to know how to align it correctly. Otherwise, you lose heads and words and things like that. Okay, and again, it's got down here, you can upload a logo and it gives you the size that it recommends. Then working down to your form fields. Now, we always collect an email and a credit card, but maybe you want to send them something in the mail. So you can turn on other fields that you want to collect in the checkout. And also, you can add any of those custom fields that you've created. So you might want to know, what's your current email list size, for example. And you can see we're going to collect all of that data down here when they complete the checkout. Any additional settings, you can go through here. If you want people, when they're a returning member, that they don't need to log in, I recommend having that on so that it stops a bit of friction through the checkout. If you have some type of agreement that you need them to check, you can have that as required or not required. And then in the mobile layout view, how you want it to look. Your nav bar, remember that navigation area I showed you before? So if you wanted to have a navigation area on the footer, for example, we always like to have our terms and conditions and policy at the very, very bottom. And then, of course, we don't want to use the legacy version of the checkout. And then an order bump is a little extra offer that they can check So if you ever go through a checkout and you're making a purchase and then there's a $47 upgrade, so we could put in an order bump in here, say for how to run Facebook live shopping experience. And then it'll pop up down here on the left-hand side as an extra checkbox. And you can come in here and, type in words, right? And that will show up over in there. You can see where I typed in the words, and then they can check that little box to add it to their order. So once you design that checkout, you've attached your offer, then you can just click up the top here, get that link, and this is what you share to people to purchase. Okay, and it's going to look so much better than this, right? But that once they make that purchase, it will automatically grant the product and people are then in. Awesome. All right, and I'll just recap. Don't forget, there are so many courses inside Kajabi University. I don't have the time to go through everything, but hopefully that's given you a nice overview of the dashboard inside of Kajabi. You can go back and see I've got some other trainings around Kajabi, one on how to actually build out a course from scratch, also how to create a marketing funnel as well, using the templates that Kajabi has for you. The templates that Kajabi has are actually quite good inside of their funnels. They're great for when you're first starting out, but I do recommend as you start to grow and scale your business, the automation side of Kajabi, it's a good start, but it's really not going to save you the amount of time having a proper CRM in your business will do. And now if you would like access to Kajabi for a free 30-day trial, you can head to sparkleclassacademy.com/Kajabi. Generally, it's only a 14-day trial, but as a partner with Kajabi, we want to thank you for using our link. I will also give you your own personal Kickstart call. So all you need to do is send us an email to hello@teamsparkle.com.au, and I'm happy to give you your own personal guided tour. All right, guys, have a great day. I'm about to head on over to the VIP room and get some key takeaways. So, hello, everybody inside the VIP room. How are you today? Please turn on your cameras. Now, I know a lot of you are... hang on, where's my VIP room? A lot of you... Hey, Jenny's got a camera on today. I love it. Hey, Eva, very familiar with Kajabi. Did you see anything new? It was a pretty basic overview. Feel free to unmute. Yes, Jenny, go for it, honey.
That was great, but I do have a couple of questions.
Of course, go for it.
No, it was really good. My two questions, one of them is assessment versus quizzes, because I had this question this week.
Same thing.
I'm in my product, in my course, and I can't add an assessment. I actually have to build another quiz. There's quizzes and assessments, and they seem to be different.
They used to be the same, so let me go and have a look for you.
Thank you.
It's a little bit like when you're on the front. Well, this is what I thought, but hey, I'm always learning something new. So let's come back here to... where's my scenes? No, I don't want to share screen. I want to do this guy here.
Because what happened was I built assessments during my launch to put in my dashboard, and they were brilliant. And I spent a lot of time building them. Oh, no. And then I wanted to add the assessment to my course, and I can't.
All right. Well, let's
go
in
here. Build it as a quiz.
Have a look. Okay. So what they used to have when you come into a module here, see here, it's got assessment.
We can only see Kajabi University.
Oh, wrong window. Hang on. Let me come back. All right, let's come back to here.
What I found is the quiz was associated with the course and the assessment was associated with a page.
Correct. Okay, so let me show you inside of this test account. So when you are in here and you want to create a quiz, you come into here and you create a quiz, right? So this quiz might be, let's say question 1 test, and then you choose what type you want, right? Whether it's going to be graded, and then you add all of your questions. Now, when we save this, Oops, hang on. Let me just make sure. I'm trying to do this fast. Let's do, just a file upload. Okay. Manual grading required. Let's turn grading off. So now when you're in here and you click on quiz, your quiz lives here, okay? So it's like a lesson in itself, okay? However, if you actually just go into a lesson that you've created, see here, it's got what type of media do you want? None, video, audio, or assessment. So go into the lesson, click assessment, and then you can choose those beautiful assessments that you've already created, and they're there. Right? So that's how they always used to be. You had to create a lesson and choose whether this lesson's going to be a video or an assessment. But they've also, it appears now, they've also, let's just click save. This way we can use the same assessment in multiple places, right? So, however, if you create it as a quiz, it only lives here as a separate thing. Yeah. So you can still use them. You've just got to make sure it's a lesson first and add it as an assessment. Is that helpful?
That was very helpful. Okay, so I've got two options now, but I wanted to be quick. To be quick. I'll just add my assessments in, and then later down the track you can build a quiz. Okay. And my other question was, can you please show us how to add landing pages into a funnel?
Yeah,
you said you add them into a funnel, but you didn't show us how.
Awesome. Yep. There's a couple of ways we can do that. So let me head back on over for you. Great questions here too, Jenny. Thank you. All right. So if you are you go to marketing. Okay. Now, I think I've run out of funnels. I need to delete some. But in marketing, you have a funnel. Okay. So just think of it like I've run out of funnels. I've got hundreds and hundreds of funnels. So you've got a funnel that you've created. And let's just go into a random one, this one here. So when you're inside the funnel, there's these little lines that run down in between each of the landing pages. And if you hover, can you see that add a page? You click add a page and then use existing landing page, click next, and then find the landing page that you made. All right, so let's just grab this test one and click save. And now it's inside your funnel. Okay, so.
Okay.
Yep. So there it is there. So you can come in, when you're in funnels, funnels is great this is why I like using funnels through marketing. When you use funnels through marketing, you click on here and you can just click between the funnels, the landing pages. Okay, and the edit panel automatically pops up down here on the left-hand side and the design view in the middle. So you can easily and quickly see all of these pages and click between and edit really fast. Okay, if you're inside of the website area and you go to pages and then you go into funnels this way, and then let's go into here. You click on one page, but you cannot see all the other pages, right? So then you've got to leave this page. Can you see? You can't see them all linked together. The edit panel is on the opposite side now, and we've got to go out of here and then into another page. So the only time
Can you go back to how did you do it before? I'm like, wow, hang on, what just happened? What was the other way again?
So when you're designing, right, I go in through marketing and funnels.
Okay.
Yeah, and then when I click on a funnel, then I can see all the landing pages together. And if I click on one of the landing pages, I can still see all the landing pages down the left-hand side. The design window's in the middle, and the edit area is on the right-hand side. Okay, this makes it faster and easier for you to edit all the pages inside your funnel because you're just clicking in between each of the pages. The only time I go to the funnel through the website, so through the website, and I go to pages and then go to funnels and then into the funnel is so I can duplicate a page, right?
Okay.
So otherwise, that's the only way you can duplicate a page. You can't duplicate a page inside the marketing and funnels area. And when I duplicate,
okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and when I duplicate this page here inside the funnel, it doesn't actually go into the funnel. You watch, unless they've changed it since I last did it. See, see that one I duplicated here? It's now in the landing pages area. But you can only
that's what I've been doing
under the website. And then when you've got that, you've got to go to marketing and you've got to go to funnels, go into the funnel you want to put it into, and then kind of find that little add a page in wherever you want to put it inside your funnel and go existing and then add that new page in there. Okay, so the only time I go through the website to funnels is to duplicate. Otherwise, I always work in this view through marketing and funnels. Is that helpful?
Okay, that was excellent. Yeah,
Awesome.
that was really good. Now, if we're I know this, your training was just about Kajabi, but if we're using Keep and we've been doing our emails in Keep, is there any reason why we would want to do an email in Kajabi?
The only emails I use out of Kajabi is when I do an announcement directly inside of a product, right? To make it easier, I just go send to everybody. So if I've added a new lesson into my course, I will do that. The other ones are the generic emails that go out. So when they make a purchase, they'll get an email that says that you have purchased a product and please log in. But other than that, no, I don't send any other emails out of Kajabi unless for those people who aren't using a CRM, you can certainly use it. But the way we teach, we're building you a business model that's going to save you time in the long run by having a better CRM. But yeah, the announcements is about the only time I'll send an email directly from Kajabi.
Sweet. I just did an announcement yesterday.
Yeah.
And,
that
and
means you've
was
added
good.
something else.
Yeah. So, no, that was all. That's all my questions. Thanks very much for the training, Sally. It was really good. I learned a lot, even though I've been playing in there. Yeah. I haven't done enough just searching around and understanding it as an overview. So that was really good.
You're welcome. Now, all of our clients this month, every month we do a GSD focus. This month is actually a funnel build. So we're going to be running it over 3 days. If you check the Freedom Funnel Academy calendar, you'll see it's the end of the month. It's 3 mornings in a row, and we're actually going to be building together. So a lot of you have purchased us doing it for you, right? They're done for you. And then we say, just go in here and edit this and edit that. And we promise it's going to work. Well, you're going to be able to build from scratch with us. So not only do you have that kind of, a functional, you'll get more hands dirty in there clicking around and building with us. So we're going to be doing that at the end of the month. So if you can possibly block out time and you want to click by click, actually feel what it's like to build a funnel. And we're going to be focusing in on day 1, what we're going to do is we're going to be building out all of your landing pages and forms. Okay, so that's going to happen on day number 1. Day number 2, we're going to jump across into the CRM and we're going to create trigger tags and activity tags and emails and reminders and follow-ups and sales sequences. And then on day number 3, we're going to look at how do we make those 2 programs talk to each other and why and how do we set all of that up. So it's going to happen over 3 days at the end of the month. So for any of you, any of you out there who want to be part of our GSD day, please email us at hello@teamsparkle.com.au. We do have limited spots available, but you can certainly email us depending on how many of our clients are coming along, if there's some additional spots, but please RSVP for that. Other key takeaways. Who else would like to share something that they learnt that they didn't know? And I know Joanne's... Yeah, go, Anthony.
So I know we haven't, for our course, we haven't started building on Kajabi yet, but actually like seeing a lot of what it has to offer and a lot of what the, building out of it and like the customization. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see, and it's really exciting to be able to kind of get a picture in our head of like, oh, okay, like we can actually like really shape this into really what we want and grow with it. One of the things I did notice is that when you were showing some of the sites that it was integrating with, like Zapier, MailChimp, I noticed that it didn't have Flowdesk on it.
Correct.
So does that just basically mean that they don't use Flowdesk at all to integrate?
No. So what integrations are is Kajabi and the other software company have together written code, an API that allows them to natively talk to each other inside of the 2 platforms.
Okay.
So there are lots of different CRMs. There are lots of other things that we can get the piece of software to talk to, right? Like Typeforms,
Okay.
Keep. There's just lots and lots of them. It just means that Kajabi's actually partnered with these companies to write a native integration. Outside of that, we use Zapier. Okay. Some people use Plus This. There are a few other platforms that are specifically written because the companies don't write the API. Zapier, that's where they make their money, is they go in and do the APIs so that the 2 pieces of software talk to each other.
Okay.
So yeah, whenever you don't see an integration inside of a piece of software, it just means we need to do the API stuff, and usually it means using Zapier. My husband's an API coder, so he actually he works in CAD. He works with, his main piece of software is ArchiCAD, but it talks to their purchasing, because he works for a home builder, but it goes to their purchasing software, to their lighting software, to, the water software, all the things. And when people move things around inside of the house build, it needs to send it off to all these. So he's the one that writes the code that makes them talk to each other. That's the only reason why I know what API really actually does, is because I've seen my husband writing the code. It's all Greek to me. Yeah. That's why I use Zapier. I do the front end user face side, right? Like there's some other smarter person than me writing the actual code.
Right. No, that makes complete sense. Yeah, because I know we use Flowdesk, or we've at least started using Flowdesk.
Yeah.
We've liked the way it worked, or we like the way it's working for us.
Yeah.
And so that's when I was like, oh, okay, I need to, we'll need to figure out how to either have it work with Kajabi or I guess look into using Zapier again or something else.
Yeah. So when we're helping you, we'll be helping you with Keep. So you may find that you may not use Flowdesk. It just depends on what, functionality. So there are a couple of Rolls-Royce versions of CRMs out there that you will scale and grow without outgrowing. HubSpot and Keep are your 2. Like they're the ones that all good businesses will choose between. Keep is for, a business that's probably less than sort of 5 to 10 million. Once you kind of get up around that 10 million, I think HubSpot, Keep definitely promotes the smaller businesses, and HubSpot's a little bit more expensive and promoted towards the bigger businesses. I know Amy Porterfield has been using Keep forever, and she just recently moved across to HubSpot. I mean, some of our, like even my coaches all use Keep because honestly, I mean, at the beginning, and it's going to feel like this, it's a little Greek, right? But
yeah, I mean, I think that's anything
that's why
though.
you've hired us.
Yeah, I was like, I think that's really anything though, especially when it comes to like computer software, really
Yeah.
anything on that techie side.
Yeah.
Because unless you're like really head deep into wanting to learn and understand it, like it's gonna be so foreign language.
Yeah, and the thing with a CRM and automation is it doesn't actually come with any instructions, and a lot of people end up with death by tags, right? Because they don't have any rules. They're just kind of trying to piecemeal it all together. But when we teach you how to build, we actually have specific rules so that we can look in everybody's accounts and we know based on the way they've written and named their tag what its functionality is. And by having these rules, it means not only I can help you, but other clients eventually, once they understand the rules, can also help you as well. Because you can literally just, you can build it any way you want. You got this amazing Maserati with no instructions and a box of parts. So this is what I found when I first started building. Loved automation, but ended up with death by tags. And then I forgot what half the stuff used to do. And also with software, it's not also knowing what it can do, but every piece of software also has limitations. So by learning what a piece of software can do, you're also learning what it can't do and what are the workarounds and what can we put into place as contingencies for what it lacks. And that's why we don't just use Kajabi, because it really does hit a huge wall when it comes to the CRM side.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
really, that's why we need a really robust CRM. But, you know, every piece of software does have limitations. And I think that's just as important to understand as what it can do. Because sometimes we just have to say, no, it can't do that, or we have to figure out another way.
Yeah. Well,
excellent.
Thanks for the answer.
You're welcome. I did ramble on. What about you, Eva? Was there anything new? You've been around us a while now. I mean, Eva's, you know, she's with us for at least the next 3 years. So
the test portion was new for me. I didn't realize that was in there, and that hasn't been, I don't know how long that functionality has been there. That was something that I could really use in the continuing education portion of like the survey that people take for the continuing education credit to get the certificate mailed to them. So that is fantastic. And a lot of it was, I mean, I play around in Kajabi quite a bit, and but just learning, there's always something in there. It's kind of like Canva, that, you know, there's always a shortcut or something that somebody knows that I'm like, oh, that just saved me like so much time. So I love it. That's actually fantastic. And there's still so much. I mean, it's an ever evolving platform, so there's always something that I can learn.
Yeah, and same with us.
By no means the expert at Kajabi.
I mean, I love both Kajabi and Keep. And, you know, guys, when we're starting to build out all of your things, there's a lot of trust the process involved. And I mean, this is a huge reason why a lot of our clients, you know, join past a year and sign up for, you know, years, because we try to keep as far ahead of the game so you don't have to, so you can come in and ask those questions, because you're all really good at what it is that you're really good at, right? Whether it's yoga or, you know, cooking, right? Training dogs, helping people with grief, money. I'm just looking around, snow kiting, writing books. I mean, these are all our clients that are in the room right now. That's what you're good at. And, you know, we love saving you time with building your automations, even if at the time you don't fully understand how it works. But this is where this month's going to be really beneficial for those people that still can't visually picture how the funnel all talks to each other, right? By building it yourself, it's going to make a huge difference. We did a bit of a build with Jenny last week where Sarah said she really enjoyed it. What was the build for, Sarah? You probably can remember. We did a, I I know we did a click-by-click build, but it helped, like, you guys get a better understanding around some of the things. Can't think of what it was.
You built me an opt-in lead magnet.
Right. A lead magnet funnel we built together. So you can go in and have a look last week. We did a lead magnet funnel with Jenny, which now can be reused again and again. Just change the form and the integration and, tweak the text. But it's same as your live challenge funnel, right? It's that first build that's the biggest and the baddest. And then after that, it's just tweaking a few things every time. All right, everybody out there on the live stream, we're going to go dark now. Continue our Q&A for as long as you want. That's what I'm here for on Tuesdays. I hang around as long as you need me for to answer all your questions. Thank you, everyone, for joining out on the live stream. If you don't want to miss out on any of our live training, then just head to sparkleclassacademy.com/calendar and you'll be able to see all of our upcoming live free trainings and any opportunities there will be, for example, for our upcoming live challenge funnel build. Get shit done. That's what GSD stands for this month. I think it's in the last week of this month. All right, guys, have a fabulous one. Never let anyone dull your sparkle, and I will see you all next week on here live streaming. Bye for now.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.